guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Lindy, aka Paleobarbie. If you guys are new, thanks for stopping by. If you've been here a while, thanks for watching. This is going to be a recipe video. This is one of my basic ground beef, ground turkey recipes, whatever ground meat you have, that you can use for lots of different things. You can take that base and add things to it, make it sloppy joes, make it pasta, make it casseroles, whatever you want to do with it. It's something that I kind of keep on my rotation to be able to do lots of things with. You can make a big batch of this and freeze it if you get some meat on sale, and then you can do different things with it. So it's already got a little bit of seasoning to start, and then you can add different things to change the flavor profile. So let's get this video started, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with it today, and then you can see what other things you can do with it on your own. Guys, we're gonna put together a quick and easy keto lunch. It's kind of a it could be a pasta recipe, it could be you could be turned into sort of a sloppy joe recipe. You could eat it just like it is in a bowl with cheese on top, or whatever you want to do. I am using a pound of ground turkey. You can use beef, you can use whatever you want. About 2 tablespoons of allulose or your favorite sweetener. About 1/4 to 1/2 cup of tomato paste. I use Thrive Life tomato powder, and I mix it with water, and that's how I get my tomato paste. But you can just use regular can, whichever kind you want. I've got about 4 large mushrooms chopped up. Bell pepper I'm fixing to chop, and about 1/4 of an onion that I'm going to chop. I've got some garlic here. I'm going to use about a spoonful of that, or a clove of garlic, whatever you have. Green Goddess seasoning, some of the sofrito seasoning from Trader Joe's. You could just use like a red pepper blend if you don't have this, but it also has onions in it as well, and some other things, sage. Of course, Redmond's real salt and some pepper. So I'm gonna brown up the meat with the veggies, add in the rest of the stuff, and then I'll show you what it looks like and what we're gonna do with it. So let me get this meat in here and get it going. Got everything in here, spices, onion, chopped bell pepper. I put a lot of garlic because I like a lot of garlic. I'm going to cook all this together because the veggies will keep this turkey from drying out, and it'll keep it nice and moist. Nice and cooked together, all the flavors coming together. So we'll let this cook down, then we're going to add our mushrooms in to cook for a minute. Then we'll start with our tomato paste and our sweetener and thicken that up, and I will show it to you. We may add a little broth to it as well. So we'll see how it's looking after it gets cooked. These veggies are cooking down, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat down a little bit and add in my mushrooms, my tomato paste, and my allulose. Everything's in. Going to mix it together. I did a tablespoon of my allulose, but you can put whatever you want. So I'm going to get this good and mixed together, and I'm probably going to add a little bit of broth to it. Together, now I'm adding a splash of beef broth, and then I'm going to turn it down and just let it simmer and let all this tomato stuff do its thing. And come together. And if I was going to make sloppy joes with this, I would go ahead and I usually add like chili powder as well to this mixture. But today I think I'm going to do like a pasta thing. So we're going to let this come together, and I'll show it to you in a few minutes. So I've let this cook down to where I want it. I'm going to go ahead and drain these and throw them in here and mix it up. One thing I often do is I'll just keep it plain and do this on the side so that I can use it for something else, but I'm only going to eat half of these, so I'm going to go ahead and mix it in. That way there's 2 servings in here. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this in here, and I'll show it to you. All right, so I'm about to mix these in. A tip to making your noodles mix better, I take these kitchen shears and I kind of cut them up a little smaller. My favorite noodles to use are the Natural Heaven Palmini ones. Out of those, so that's why I'm using these. But these are a good option as well. The Miracle Noodles, whatever you have is fine. But I'm gonna mix these in, and then I'll show it to you. So I got the noodles all mixed in. Now I'm gonna go ahead and plate up my bowl, or whatever you wanna call it. And when I say I'm making this into 2 servings, it's because I'm trying to hit a certain protein goal a day. So I calculated that in for myself. So if you want smaller servings, go ahead and break this up into 4 or 6 or whatever you want. And also, if you don't like mushrooms, leave the mushrooms out. So anyways, my husband doesn't like mushrooms, so he won't be eating any of this. because he can't see them to pick them out very well. So anyway, let me put this in a bowl and I'll show you how I'm gonna plate it. I've got this in my bowl. I've added a little bit of parm to go with it and gonna dig in. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. I hope it's something that you can get value of and do some things with to save some money right now, and enjoy in many ways. So I will talk to you guys in the next video.